Futures trading is risky and can result in substantial financial loss.
The sky is falling! Oh my God, were you here for that? The sky is tumbling down on us. How are we going to stop these markets? Well, you know what? I'm not buying it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm taking this hat off because I think we're going higher, not lower. We're going up, and I got some strategies to prove that. So forget about the sky falling. It's not going to hurt me. I'm going long, and I want you guys to get long with me. I got some charts. I want to show you why. Come take a look at these charts now, and I'll come back to you, and you'll see why we should be getting long this thing. I don't care what the world says. I'll take the beating if I'm wrong. Take a look at the charts. I'll come right back to you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, why am I getting long here and not short? Well, I have rules, and I've explained them a lot of times to you, and I'll explain it again. 200-day moving average. Almost any time the S&P market hits this 200-day moving average, it bounces up and out of the way. It takes off. 2 to 3 days settlement. Count them. Not 1, not 2, but most likely 3 days you need settling below a 200-day moving average before this turns bearish. I say it pops into the average. It got caught. A big massive sell-off on Friday. I don't believe it. I say we get back above this average. I am buying it, and I'm looking for this to pop back up here somewhere. Let's see what we get out of it. Again, paltry 200-day moving average. It almost never gets violated. I will turn bearish if necessary, but this is going to have to take place first. So you've seen the S&P chart. I'm going to show you a few more charts now, but here's a good reason for me anyway. I cannot become bearish until my rule is set. And my rule has to be proved, and that will be at least 2, likely 3-day settlement below that 200-day moving average before I turn into a bear. NASDAQ, same exact sort of formation. Got pushed a little bit too far through the average. I say we head right back up on Monday. I'm getting long this thing. It doesn't scare me. Again, my trading rules have to be met in order for me to change direction. If you could settle for 3 days below here, I'll think about changing direction. Until then, I've been a bear for 4 years. Yes, we sold the S&P pretty much at the high of this move and have been bearish throughout. I still say I am not a bear yet. I just see that there's, of course, the rounded top I've pointed out in the past. And we finally did get down to an average that most fund managers look at and react right around. If you get below the average and settle a few days, they sell it. If you get above the average, they come back in and buy it. I say we're going to go above that average, and the fund traders are going to come in and buy this thing. Let's see what happens. Last chart you see was S&P. This one's NASDAQ. On to some charts for tomorrow's strategies. As you know, we have been buyers of wheat. We've really liked this wheat market. Well, this is a wheat weekly chart. September wheat weekly. Take a look at it. It is very strong here. If it has a setback to this line, I am getting long. It looks really good. Here's the 200-week average. It is very strong. This market looks excellent. We are buyers of any pullbacks. And in fact, we have a strategy to take advantage of buying the wheat tomorrow. I just wanted to show you what the weekly looks like. This is a chart that you cannot deny is quite bullish. And settling at contract highs on a Friday made it a weekend rule purchase, meaning we should go higher on Monday. You got to like the wheat right here. I have not mentioned the beans in tonight's video. I must say the beans look fantastic here as well. In fact, I think I'm going to put up a chart of the beans and show those to you as well. Let's take a look at that. Here is the soybean chart. November daily bar now, not a weekly. This is a daily. We had a nice rally here. The market set back. I say we're in support now. I think that they're going to try to run these things a bit higher. You have stochastics. If you guys are technical analysts, you have stochastics that are hooked and ready to move up here. You have a market hitting support. You have very bullish news, usually this time of year, coming out in the soybeans. I say they want to take this guy higher. Right now, at this moment in time, we're slightly above this line in evening trading. I think we go higher today. Keep your eye on the soybeans. I'll give you a flash update during the day tomorrow if I find a great spot to get in there. We're also looking at a meat market for tomorrow. We don't usually throw the meat markets out to you, but this one looks very good, so why not show it to you? This is live cattle for October. It is we got some sorry cows. We're not going to eat you. We're just going to trade you, I promise. We have a nice strong market here. Let me show it to you right now. We have stayed within the confines of this channel right here. It is pretty parallel. Market settled higher on a Friday, another weekend rule purchase. If grains are getting more expensive, it costs more money to feed the cattle. The cattle get more expensive. I say cattle has a nice run up coming from here. Keep an eye on the cattle. We have a strategy. Hopefully I'll take advantage of that for you tomorrow. So you've seen the charts, and this is not going to be necessary tomorrow. I'm telling you, I am throwing this out. The sky is not going to come falling on us. We're going to get long, and we're going to ride this thing on the upside. And here's how we're planning on doing it. ESU7, SPU7, green Omni. Omni support the low to mid 1460s. We are very close right now, ladies and gentlemen. Get your orders in. You gold members, go to the site and see exactly where I'm looking to buy because we're close. Omni's profit objective is the low to mid 1490s. Nice 30-point run if we can get it on the upside. Or be out MOC. Again, buying in the low 1460s, looking for a pop into the 1490s, or be out by the close. Again, you gold members, I got to tell you this because we're really close. Go to the Omni, check your email now, and see where we are because you need to get long this thing. The NASDAQ, well, hopefully you need to get long this. Who knows what's going to happen, but I think you need to get long. NASDAQ, Omni says we're going higher in the NASDAQ as well. ENU7 and QU7. The Omni support there, the mid to low 1950s, currently trading in the 1960s. Get your orders in. Omni's profit objective is the mid to high 1980s. Nice move if we can get it. Could actually go even higher if they start to pump this towards the upside. Or be out MOC. Ladies and gentlemen, larger than usual stops are required here during heightened periods of volatility. Larger than usual stops will be required here, but emotions will need to be in check on this one. You got to put your orders in, put your stops in first, put your orders in, and just relax and see what's going to happen. The only thing I can say is if we get nailed on the downside on this one, that will be second day settlement below the 200-day moving average. That will start giving us the reason to start looking at the downside further. I'm not going to jump in that camp yet until I get my rules set. For now, we only settled 1 day below the average. 1 day is not enough. I always adhere to my rules 100% of the time. You have to do that if you plan on sticking around in this business. So I'm going with my rule set in mind with what I've noticed in a lot of the technical indicators. They are severely oversold after these drops, and I think we're going to turn here. Keep your powder dry on this one. If the trade scares you, stay on the sidelines. I'd rather be out of a trade wishing I was in than in a trade wishing that I was out. And I know you all know what that means. So if you don't like the setup or if you're extremely bearish, don't jump in there and buy it. I am getting long. That's all I got to say. We'll see what happens. So NASDAQ, 1950s with buyers. 1980s we'll look to get out, possibly even higher than that. We'll see what happens. We'll be out MOC. We have a wheat trade. The ZWU7 electronic wheat. Omni support in the high to mid 640s in the wheat. Omni's profit objective is the low to mid 670s. We're looking for a nice run up here. We had a nice run during the week. Friday settled at the highs. Why not push this thing higher on Monday? So, or be out MOC looking for the 670s, looking to buy them in the 640s. Again, you gold members go in there and see exactly where we're looking to get you in. We have a cattle trade. That's it. You can just see them now line up. Oh no, Oscar, don't kill us. In any event, here we are. We're going to get long to cattle. Omni support the mid to low 97.90s. You got to wait for a pullback to get in this one. Omni's profit objective is the mid to high 99.70s. Well, it's like I'm a rap star. I see the way I flip the numbers there. From the 97.90s to the 99.70s. Or be out MOC. I think these are going higher. I like what I see here. And let me tell you, if the S&P and NASDAQ do move higher, the grains and the meats will likely run with it, and there'll be no liquidation for stock positions. I think we've seen a lot of that on Friday. I think a lot of people now are sitting like this trying to figure out what to do. I say jump in and let's see what happens. Hey, you're always supposed to take it when the world's panicking the most, right? You buy them, and when the world is the most ecstatic about the upside, you sell it to them? Well, we're looking to buy it while the world is pushing it in our faces. Let's see what happens. It's something I've done time after time in my career, and I think you guys are going to be okay with this buying the S&P. Do I know that for sure? Well, hey, if I did, that'd be the last trade I ever made in my life. Nobody knows for sure. But I can say it looks good to me. All right, what do we got to talk about? We had an amazing week last week. We caught a lot of good trades. We certainly had the direction pegged for most of the week in the S&P and in the metals and in the grains. And we're going to stay with that motif this week until something else comes up. Look, we're even getting the cattle involved. Everybody wants to be with me lately. Let's see what happens with that. Hey, I got something for you guys. Hey, you guys that were in my room, you know, the room that I've set up with the 3 cameras pointing at me and the microphone, that went so well last week. I mean, thank you guys so much for the beta testing. You know me, I've created this site, I created these videos to help the crowd of traders out there that need the helping hand, that need the guidance. And I know I told you guys you wouldn't be allowed in my room starting Monday, but I can't do that yet. I'm going to give an extra week. You have to become a gold member. Here's what we'll do. Anybody who was in my room last week and was trading with me, if you liked it, before I switch it completely to the premium room where the VIP traders are the only ones that are going to be in there, I would like for you guys to come back again this week. Slight catch, you got to be a gold member this week if you want to be in my room. If you're going to participate in the trading room, the open live mic trading room this week, go sign up for a gold membership. We'll give you a 4-digit code that'll bring us 4 digits, guys?
Yeah, whatever we want.
We'll give you a 4-digit code that will give you access to the open trading room for this week. It is a 1-week promotion that we're doing. You guys did such a great job beta testing. I had so much fun in that room last week. I thought I'd bring you all with me again for 1 more week. Again, silver members won't be getting in. The public won't be getting in. Make sure that you're a gold member. Sign up now. This way tomorrow morning, you'll be in and you'll be able to trade with us in that room. All right, again, one more time, the people who don't show up, thank you so much for the work that you did with us last week, the beta testing. I really appreciate it, guys. You guys came out of the woodwork and helped us out. Round of applause to everybody who helped us out. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. For all you newcomers, for all you guys that opened up the VIP accounts, come to the room tomorrow morning. It's starting for you guys fresh. We're just going to give the gold members a chance to sit in with us for a week and see what we do. Okay. I tell you to do your own homework all the time. You can't imagine how important it is to do your homework tonight for this trade. Do your homework. Make sure your trade is in line with mine before you take it. For you newcomers, to let you know what's going on here, we give very evasive levels now of exactly where we're getting in and out of markets. But if you become a gold member at my site, you get exact levels of where to get in. This Omni would read, buy it at 14, whatever. Let's say the number is 1465. This would actually say, buy at 1465. Place your sell stops at 1462. Look for 1474. That's a fictitious trade. I'm just giving you an example of what you'd find if you were a gold member. The silver members get, it's a little bit more vague because that's the way it needs to be in order for us gold guys, the gold members, to get in and get out without the world knowing what we're doing. So make yourselves a gold member, come to the site, and you'll get detailed omnis and on-time, real-time flash updates. If you're a silver member right now, your flash updates come on a 30-minute delay. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, in these markets right now, 30-minute delay could cost you dearly. So sign up for a gold membership. It's not very expensive. You'll see when you come to the site. Make sure you sign up. This way you get flash updates, which is our way of letting you know about changes to our orders throughout the day. We shoot them out throughout the day via email and on our site. Mikey, hold that back up. I didn't get a chance to read it. I got my producer. Give me a sign here. You're right. I didn't mention the soybean trade on the board, but I like the beans. I did mention it when I showed the chart segment. I do like the beans here, ladies and gentlemen. If you're in my trading room tomorrow, I'll give you guys the clue, or at least the go-ahead on where we're going to buy them when they come into line. They look really good right now, technically. Beans look great here. The trade I've lined up behind me is wheat, but the beans do look good. Okay, if you'd like to come to my site, if you don't know where it is now, if you're new to these YouTube videos, kindly go to www.livewithoscar.com. Go to that spot. You can get Omni trade recommendations. There is a chat room. There are forum rooms. There's a chat room open to the public. There's a premium chat room. We have a lot of things going on there, and we continue to add daily. There are also opportunities for you to download programs that give you a 2-week and a 4-week free trial. So take a look at the site and take advantage of those free trials, because let me tell you, the software is hot. It is really good software. It is excellent for analysis. It's the same software that I use every day to bring you these recommendations and to stay on top of the markets. So go there and take care of that. Kindly send me emails anytime at oscar@futuresanalysts.com. You know, you can send emails 24/7. Everybody knows that. We always get back to our emails. And the other thing is that we man our phones all the time, and I'm talking all the time. Ask the guys who are already part of my Omni Trading Academy, and they'll tell you when they make a phone call, we're here to answer those phones. And you can call us at 718-351-2266. Now, I'd like to just talk a little bit about what you should be getting from me in that premium room from the Omni Trading Academy site itself. If you are looking for somebody to say, buy it here, sell it there, buy it here, sell it there, buy it here, sell it there, and you're going to make money every day, you know what? As soon as you find that person, send them to me, and I'll use him for trading. Nobody can do that for you. It is not possible. You can find people that have great indicators that will give you a great direction. Every day will give you a high-level probability direction on which way we're going to go, up or down. And let me tell you, the Omni can do that for you. My Omni indicator, if it says we're going up, we are usually going up on that day, at least high enough to take profits on our trades before we head down, if in fact it turns out to be a down day. And if it says we're going down, you know, 90% of the time, that Omni is right. So what you should be getting out of me and out of my Omni and out of my Trading Academy is all the lessons that I can spew out for you guys. All the knowledge I have in my mind, what I've acquired over the years of trading. And let me tell you, I've traded in the pits. I've traded in coffee, sugar, cocoa. I've traded in the options on all three. I've traded in the Emini Russell pit. I've been in the silver. I've been in the gold. I've been in the copper pits. I've been in pits all throughout my life. And I've also always traded from a desk. And in fact, when I was in those pits trading, I would also trade what we would call outside markets. Surrounding the exchange are all the markets that are tradable in the world. Chicago, you name it, they're up there. And while I'm in the pit filling orders and looking at my position, I'd have positions on in the S&P and in the beans and in corn. And I watched all of that, and that taught me so much about trading. There's so much that I can give to you guys. And I've done analysis almost every night of my life since I'm 18 years old. I have all of that. It's all been encompassed in one Trading Academy, which is our Omni Trading Academy, and we offer that to you. So the point about this little speech here is this. If you're in my trading room, don't expect to follow every one of my trades, and that's going to make you rich. Learn from what I have to offer you and add it into your own arsenals. You're in my trading room. I speak all day long about things that I see, ways to look at the market, mental conditioning, rules that you should and shouldn't do throughout the day, when you should be trading, when you shouldn't be trading. It's endless, and it just keeps coming. And that's what I want you to take from my trading room. And let me tell you something. It is well worth showing up for. I know because I do this myself, and I've learned it all, and I've been through so much. So that's what you're supposed to take from my room. I will never stand here and say you're going to meet the best trader in the world and every one of my trades are a winning trade. That's not what our academy is about. Our Omni Academy is strictly to teach you how to do this for yourself so that you can learn how to execute a game plan. You can learn how to calculate where a market should be going the next day and stick to that plan at all costs the next day. That's what you'll learn from me, how to stick to your guns, how to do the analysis, and how to use the proper mindset so that you don't step out of line when the markets are coming after you. So that's what I want you to take from me. Forget about anything else. Forget about looking for the Holy Grail. We all know it doesn't exist, but a really good trader with a lot of experience can teach you invaluable lessons that'll help you make good trades for the rest of your life. So come on down and please take from me. You know, I share readily everything I know with my entire academy. There aren't many traders in my caliber that with my experience that would even consider sharing what they know. And I have an open book. I have an open door for you guys. And everyone who comes to my site knows that. So come on down. I'll say it again. It's livewithoscar.com. Come join the site and become part of our Trading Academy. We love the Omni Trading Academy here. It's done so much great stuff for a lot of traders. If you come to the website, you look at the homepage, every time you refresh, every time you show up at that homepage, there is another testimonial, totally unsolicited, from another trader's life that we have touched and we have helped in many ways. So take a look at the testimonials. I think you'll like them. I think you'll like what people think and say about our Trading Academy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is Monday, 7:30:07. Right now it's Sunday night. This is all for Monday. Let's go. It's only the beginning of the week, so if we get hit on Monday, who cares? We'll be back Tuesday like this, right? Come on, let's go, let's go. So I want you guys to be in there with me. And don't forget, say this every day. Say it every day of your life. Say it every time you're going to place orders. And you know what that is? Stops are in. Emotions are out. And forget about the helmets. We're not going to need them. Yeah, helmets are out, emotions are out, stops are in. Good day, traders.
Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided. That being said, I am a 24-year seasoned trader on and off the floors. This is how I've made my living for many, many years. Good luck trading.